Howdy y'all and welcome to Lac Lives. I think it's time we play a little Minecraft. Alright, it's kind of dark right here. I don't have a sword equipped. Things are all over the place from where I've been working. You're dead now. I am in the need for blocks, and so I thought maybe we could do a little caving today, if I can find a particular cave I need. Either that, or maybe we should head over to one of the other places and see if they've got the kind of stones I'm looking for. I am out of mossy... oh, wait, you can build mossy now, right? So what I need is vines. Yeah. I forgot you could build mossy. In fact, I have a ton of mossy cobble right here. But I do need mossy brick. So let's head over and we will grab some vines. Not my vines down here, but some vines out in the wild. And get us set up. It's getting pretty late in the day for me to be recording. I was busy today. Today was birthday parties. Had a couple birthday parties. And so we were busy with those today. Well, then after the birthday parties, I got Bloodborne, and so I was playing that. Should I say I was dying in that? That game is not easy. Right there is what I need. You see that giant tree right over there, covered in vines? You are what I need. You got what I need. Back off, creeps. But, oop. Yep, it was, celebrating a couple of birthdays, mine and my niece's. She turned 2. And not that our birthdays are really that close together, but they decided it would be easier to just go ahead and celebrate them both at the same time. Mine's not for a little bit yet, but we celebrated today. Hers was yesterday, so she had a wait a day, and I got mine a couple of weeks early. But yeah, that Bloodborne game. Phew, I am missing something on the combat end of things. I don't understand what it wants to do with combat. All I know is I am getting reamed over and over. I guess I didn't realize it was supposed to be so difficult. I'm having issues controlling my guy, I guess. I need to practice. I can do fine if it's like me and one other character, as long as it's not one of the big guys. But the character has a tendency to want to dive into the middle of groups, and so you're trying to use your different... Well, you only got 3, I guess. You got attack, strong attack, and dodge. And sometimes when I press dodge, he doesn't dodge. He puts his back to the guys and stabs toward the camera. And that gets me killed. Because only a couple of hits will kill you. And so that's not working out well in my favor, for sure. And then I don't know, but so far it's alright. I'll have to I don't understand how to level up my character yet either. Like, you go in and there's like you look at your stats, and when you go into your stats, it's got a button that says help, and when I click on help, it says use whatever it is that you use in this game. I forget, blood echoes or something like that, to level up your stats. And I'm like, alright, I'd do that. And so every time you die, you lose all of your stuff, and all the guys reappear. And so you're basically just killing the same guys over and over again. And I don't know where to spend those points. Like, I don't know if there's like no documentation. I don't know. I feel like I need to go online or something and figure this out. I shouldn't have to, though. Like, I don't even know what my stats mean or anything. It's so vague. And I almost killed the, there's like a werewolf right at the beginning, and I almost killed it with my bare hands. I thought, oh, I can handle this game, and then it got between a couple of... Hey, I knew you were going to do that. It got between a couple of tables, and I couldn't dodge around it, and so it went ahead and chomped me. I don't like the health system in it. It's got this thing where you get hit and there's a little white knob on the health, and it indicates where your health is going to drop to, and I guess if you can attack fast enough, then your health won't drop, but it looks like your health hasn't dropped, and so you'll be dead with a full bar of health, and then the health will drain down to the white knob. And so the white knob is actually your health, not the red bar, and I don't really care for that. I find it a little annoying. I don't know where I'm going. But I figured I better take a break and get my recording in for the day. That's okay. I need to take a break anyways. I got some other things I need to do. Got a couple of movies, which is always fun. A couple of books. I've got to make sure I get on my list and remove my list. I keep a running list of things like Christmas and birthdays. We have to give it. Well, I guess we won't have to, but they want us to hand out lists, and I especially want to hand out lists because, you know, it's I ask for very specific things on specific systems, because I'm pretty sure if I didn't hand in a list like that, I'd get stuff for the Xbox or the Wii U or something that I don't own. And so I make sure to keep a list going, and it contains books and movies and games. I don't get it. I'm not a clothes person or anything like that, and my sister and her husband like buy tube socks for Christmas. Every year they get a new package of tube socks. Well, not tube socks, but, you know, white socks, ankle socks, or whatever it is they wear. I'll tell you what they wear. They wear my socks until I don't have any more socks, and then they wear their socks, which I don't want to wear because their socks are ankle socks, and I like normal length socks. Okay. And then I don't have any socks. In fact, after we moved into the new place here, which we've been here for like 6 years, I had a new pack of socks, white socks. They don't wear my dress socks that I have to wear to work, but I don't wear white socks very often either. And so then my brother-in-law is always like, "Oh, I can't find any socks, and I'll just take a pair of yours," and then I have no socks. And then he's like, "Do you have any white socks I could borrow?" Nope, because you wore them all. Never returned any of my socks. And all you did was complain because you don't like that kind of sock. Seriously. Don't wear my socks. Alright, I'm going to go down in the tunnel here and see if I don't have some stone that I can use to make some stone brick here. Bloop. But yeah, it was pretty good. Got my favorite kind of cake. Love chocolate cake, and they make this chocolate pudding whipped cream. I think there's powdered sugar in it. It's not as sweet as it sounds, because it sounds like it'd be horrible. But it's not that sweet. And if you like pudding, it's a lot just like pudding, but it's fluffier. And we put that on there instead of frosting. I think frosting's too sweet. And then my niece, she got... Alright, I gotta think about this because everyone berated me at dinner that I was saying it wrong. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse cake. Because she's into that, I guess. I said it was a House of Mouse cake, and then 5 different people jumped on the bandwagon to tell me I was wrong. Oh yeah, see, look at that. Makes it right up. Alright, I'm going to make a stack of that, and then I am going to go ahead and plant these on the inside of the fence here. So, or no, I'll plant them on the stables here, and then we can come and harvest them when we need to. Whoops, I didn't want to put one next below that one, just next to, so they grow down in a big wave. There we go. But yeah, she got, I don't know. What did she get? She got, oh yeah, little fairy dresses that she could dress up in, and a kitchen play set. Which, oh, they're irritating me with that kitchen play set. First they put it together in front of my television last night, which took them forever. Alright, now this is floor, wall, 2, 3, 4, and so then we... I gotta think about this for a second. I think I may have done this one wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it should have been a ceiling, and then come over. You know what? That doesn't matter though, because I can shrink down the inside as much as I want to. Yeah, that'll be fine. But then today, so they were wrapping presents last night, and my brother-in-law is sitting there and not paying attention to what his 2-year-old is doing. And so she opened the door and proceeded to head into the bedroom where they were wrapping presents. And he was told, don't let her in here. But he wasn't paying attention, and so she went in there. And so of course he got yelled at for letting her go in there. And so then today apparently they had left her. Is this right? Maybe. They had left her. Oops, that's not right. That's not right either. You don't even need to be there. Nobody can see it. What's going on here? Oh yeah, because I got this side weird. That's what's going on here. And so they had left her in the kitchen with my mother, and apparently, while they were in the kitchen, my mother wasn't paying attention, and she got behind the blanket they had draped over her little kitchen playset in the kitchen. And so my brother-in-law, he made a comment about it at dinner time about how they couldn't watch her and stop her from getting behind the curtain. I'm like, dude, you didn't even watch her last night and let her walk into the other room. I don't know that you've got any room to say anything. Driving me crazy. But yeah. I just about finished the book series I'm on. I watched the Maze Runner last night. I thought that was pretty good. I mean, it wasn't amazing or anything, but I enjoyed it. Amazing or anything. I enjoyed it. It was okay. Don't get messed up by the extra blocks in there. It was better than I was expecting it to be. I'd heard terrible things about it, and so I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I did. But it was decent enough story. I downloaded the books to give them a try. I usually like to read the books that a movie's based off of before I watch the movie. And so I hadn't watched The Maze Runner yet because I don't know why I keep doing that. Because I haven't read the books, and I had downloaded them a while ago. I just never got to them, and oops. So I guess I'm gonna have to get on it. Nope, I didn't need a block there. And I don't know, I was pleasantly surprised, which is good because who wants to be unpleasantly surprised? But I heard terrible things about that movie. One of them that cracked me up after watching the movie was I read that one of the reasons people didn't like it was because the movie was they add a character who they've been working at the maze for 3 years, and they add a character who suddenly is able to just take them through the maze. But you watch the movie, and it reveals why later. But I'm like, that's part of the movie. That's actually explained in the movie. So I don't know why you're all bent out of shape that actual plot points explains why this kid can get through the maze. Not that they really got through the maze, because apparently they already had deciphered the maze, and they just managed to get a key for the door, is all that happened in the movie. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Oh, we gotta go up one more here. And then another one I haven't watched yet that is based off of books is The Giver. And someone told me they liked The Giver, and I should give it a try. And so I downloaded the books for that. I'm going to read the books first, I think. Right now, though, I'm reading this great series on... it's called the End of the Line series. And It's zombies, and it's pretty good. The only thing I'm not a big fan of, it doesn't ruin the story. Now see, this is gonna have to do something here. I'm gonna have to change this so that it matches up with whatever roof I decide to put on this part here. But this is it right here. I got one more little thing to put on the top with some crenulation or something. But this is as tall. Ugh. Hey now, I don't need you messing with me. As tall as I'm planning on going with this thing. It looks tower-like, right? Or fortress-like, I mean. All right, now let's tear this down too. And then I really like David Weber, and I like military science fiction, and I have a whole series of his I haven't read yet. That's military science fiction, and I can't remember if it's related to his honor verse or not. I think it is, and I'm pretty sure it is, but I haven't read it yet. And it's not the main honor verse. And I've read part of the cat one, the Tree Cat series that he's got. I really enjoyed him and Timothy Zahn, who's also really good with military science fiction. Have a new book just came out in the Honorverse series, and I read that one and really enjoyed it. It takes place way before the main Honor books. Honor is the name of the main character if you haven't read them, or if you don't like military science fiction, it's whatever. Or if you don't read, I guess that's fine too, I suppose. I mean, I think it's wrong, but not everybody's a reader. I understand that. I love it, so I'm a reader. Okay, I want to... Okay, I can't step on that for some reason. I don't like the way this stairway's going. I'm taking this thing out. I don't like it at all. I'm going to use actual stairs, I think. This is too... It's too wide and stuff in here, and it doesn't fit well. Oops. Don't be busting out the back wall. I think I can get by with stairs better. I mean, we'll still use these slabs. We can use them to connect landings, I guess, but I'm gonna use cobble stairs too, since it's supposed to look old. But why are you so old? I like Despicable Me. But yeah, it's Honor Harrington is the main character in the main Honorverse series, and so I guess that's why they call it the Honorverse. But she, I thought those were excellent books. He's got a couple of series I read, but the Honorverse is newer to me because I read the Safehold series, which is just awesome to me. The Safehold series is I've talked about it before somewhere in my videos, but It's Earth went to war with, or the human empire went to war with an alien species who won't talk to them and just open fired. And the alien species is technologically more advanced than the humans, and so the humans are losing the war. And so they they you know what? I probably should use different kind of slabs here. I think. Come on, place it. This will probably be alright, though. Nope, you don't want to place it? I'm telling you, place it. Oh, wait, I don't even need these slabs. What am I doing? I can just use stairs. I can use stairs that do what I want. And so the aliens have basically just gone ahead and attacked humanity and is trying to wipe it out, and no one knows why. And I don't remember what they're called. And so, well, I guess that's. What did you do? And so the humans, they go ahead and try to defend themselves, and the aliens never do talk to them, at least not in the little prologue that starts the series, which is what I'm talking about. And so to save humanity, they decide that the only thing they can do is to launch colony ships. And I don't remember how many they made, but the aliens would hunt them down and shoot them. And so they were definitely attempting to wipe out humanity. And so they came up with this plan, and the plan was pretty ingenious, I thought. What in the world? Oh. And so they built 2 engines at the same time. And there's this thing in material science where you build one thing, and the matching item, whatever it happens to be. Okay, I don't like what this has done here. Let's move these back one, I think. And the matching item then doesn't, or no, let me try that again. You build 2 things, and you build them in different lots. The 2 lots are going to have different resonances in, like, how they handle data, the electricity flow, things like that, because they might be made out of the same substance, but there are imperfections in the production methods that leave behind noticeable differences. And so what they did was they built the they built the two engines at the same time so that there's no difference or very minuscule difference between the two, and they had to get them as close as possible. So they stamped double of everything out of the same set of materials, and so what they basically did was built two engines with the same signature, and so they set up a ship that, for all intents and purposes, looked like a colony ship, but wasn't. And they committed. Really, I don't have any. I guess I should have checked inside. And then they committed most of what was left of their fleet to defending this fake ship. And then they launched it off in a direction to fool the aliens into thinking that was a colony ship. And so the aliens dumped everything they could into stopping what they believed to be the last of the human colonies. And yeah, weird. I don't have any jungle wood over here. And so the aliens, or the humans, what they did though was they flew the ship into an asteroid field, and inside of one of the asteroids is where they had built the ships or hid one of the ships. And so when the first that's what they did. They built a colony ship, and then they built a smaller ship. The colony ship loaded up at Earth and flew to the asteroid belt and hid inside an asteroid. And they used the exact same trajectory. And so when they entered one side of the asteroid, the fake ship, which had the same engine signature, flew out the other side, and all the defensive ships went with that. And so it was, I thought, ingenious, and I guess I already had some of those on me and didn't realize it. And so when the aliens took off after it, the colony ships stayed hidden with everything turned off that they could possibly turn off, so there are no signals, and waited for, I don't know, a lot of time after the aliens had left, and then they flew off in a different direction. And so what they had found was a star inside of a nebula that couldn't be detected from the outside because of the noise of the nebula, with a habitable planet surrounding it, and they called the planet Safehold. And then what happened was they put together the people who were going to run the whole mission, and when they left, they disagreed on what should be done with humanity. And so the scientist wanted to, because the aliens' technology, they figured had been the exact same for 10,000 years, and in the short time that the humans had been to war with these aliens, they had already figured out ways to improve the alien technology. And so the humans actually had better ships. At the end of the war, there just wasn't enough human ships left to make a difference. And so the idea was that you hide this colony who's going to develop the technologies to come back and take out the aliens. And well, along the way, the part of the crew, because the people are in stasis, and so part of the crew decides that the only way to save humanity is to never have technology. And so that's their plan. And so they fought a war in there somewhere. And okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. You're doing that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it needs to go there. And so why would you place? There you go. The crew actually fought each other. Like, I don't know if they did it in the. Well, they had to have done part of it in this spaceship. Well, no, you know what? I think what happened was the some of the psychology people were the ones who, well, not just them, but there were the psychology people and some of the stasis scientists were the main ones who wanted to stop humans from using science. But anyways, I don't know, I got on this big tangent on Safehold. But basically what it is they rewrote the colonists' memories and they started a religion that's anti-technology. And the main character is this woman who had downloaded herself into a robot body. Or no, actually they downloaded her into a robot body. She'd done it before, so it wasn't like, totally foreign to her, but she and so she wakes up 800 years later, and the whole planet has this religion that doesn't allow them to advance technologically, and so instead of preparing to fight the aliens with super stealth technology and stuff, they just don't have anything. They don't have electricity. They don't have, they have sailing ships, and they have guns, but that's about it. No motors, no steam engines, no electricity, nothing like that. And so that's pretty good. Alright, well, I think I've prattled on long enough. And this is coming along pretty good. Just about finished with the floors. And like I said, I've got one more floor in the top there to go with the crenulation and stuff. I gotta finish off the stairway. Still don't quite like what the stairway's done, but I think it's because the walls currently are cobblestone, and I don't intend to leave them cobblestone. But because they're cobblestone, it's just too much cobblestone. And when I take those out and use the clay and stuff that I want to use, it'll look a lot different. So, but yeah, get this top couple of floors here done, and then the ceiling, and then get the walls done, and then we can decorate the inside, and then we'll finish off with the old tower. So. Alright, click like if you like, subscribe, be sure and catch the next one, and I'll talk to you later.